It's so modern. Who would ever dream that you would do pulkari with Banaras? There was a time when we thought Banarasi saris were only plain color with a border and booties. That was it. So it didn't go beyond that. Today, I've done some very wonderful shows with Ibtida Mehfil, and we've done some Banaras stores. I've performed in the store. So if any of you, all you Kumaran and Sundari and Nallis, and what's your thing called?
Palam silks.
Palani. If you decide to call me to your store and have a show there, it's really fantastic. How many ladies come there? And you know, it really, Tanera, if you really look at it that way, and these shows have been absolutely successful. When they have seen me wear the kind of saris that I do wear, and then they, we have a show on that day, either it's a release of a book or it's just to talk like this, and then it's been very, very successful. So I don't think you need to be modern just where it goes bizarre,
So you've actually inspired so many of us when we just see you, standing in a silk
I didn't say
sari
Baghdadi, the shoe.
and singing, owning your voice. How do you see women empowerment then and now?
We are empowered all the time. All the time. When you think about Fatima and my grandparents and everybody, I think women are Shakti. Nari is Shakti, without a doubt. And an overdose of Shakti can only destroy. So women, let us ekjut hoke. Let us walk hand in hand with man.
If there is something that you would like to tell the women here, maybe a 30-year-old and maybe one to a 60-year-old, what would that be?
I would definitely say, whatever you have to do, do it today. Because it's not, don't think about yesterday. Because yesterday's new song or new sari has already become retro today. Right? So just do it today. And I think don't ever attach your age to anything. Because, of course, we age. You can't run away from the fact that you have aged or you have grown older. But how do I get people to look at me and say, you look just the same? It's because it's the soul that comes from deep within, that comes onto your face, and then I think that's what makes people say.
That's so beautiful. One round of applause for that.
Yeah. But let me tell you about the Kanjivaram shoes. The Kanjivaram shoes have hit the headlines crazily because I had a problem with my knee, and then my daughter told me one day, she said, Amma, if you can walk in the morning for your morning walks with the sneakers, why can't you do your shows with the sneakers? I said, okay, but I had only one black and one white one. So I took it to a mochi I don't know what they called in Ambatan, no.
Cobbler.
Cobbler. No, cobbler is English. Nipodi. Must have been to Church Park. I went to a bigger one. Come on. Church Park. I went to Holy Indians. Holy what?
Holy Angels.
Holy Indians.
Holy Angels. That's in Srinagar.
Ooh, holy cow. Well, I went to Convent of Jesus and Mary, and believe me, we only said cobbler. But they're called mochis, and I think I took, my driver took me to a hole-in-the-wall shop where they stick the, repair your shoes and things like that. And I took some Kanjivaram borders. The first one I made myself. I stuck it up with the flying horse solution. You must get a little bit of that for your house as well because it'll help you. And then I stuck it on my shoe, which is really fantastic. And this is how the shoe looks. I get my saris matching. Let's take a shot of that. Oh, nice. So I have different colors. And this is a Kanjivaram, actually. Oh yeah, this is the Kanjivaram black and gold. And the rest of the sari had, a skirt border with the same. And so I think now if you ever see any lady in a sari at the airport wearing kanjivaram or wearing sneakers, it's because of me. So don't let anybody fool you on that. They never used to do it before, but it's becoming more and more thing, which I think is so wonderful that God gave me an opportunity to be able to say these things openly and do it because it does not matter. Fashion is about comfort, consistency, and constancy.
Beautifully said.
Yeah.
So I can go on for hours talking to you about Kanjivarams and your music. I think we are running out of time. I'll just quickly move into a short span of rapid fire questions. Old Madras or today's Chennai?
Old Madras, huh?
Today's Chennai.
No. Old Madras and today's Madras.
Oh.
But Madras will be the common one.
One place you miss the most in Chennai?
You mean which was not there before?
No, something which was there and is not there now.
And now I can't, no, it is there, but I can't visit as much as I can or want to, is the Marina Beach. Yeah. And the pove mudile. And I just have to say that, I mean, without meaning to sound like I'm dropping names, Kamala Hassan and myself, we were very good friends, very close. And, you know, all we could do with a couple of friends was to go to Marina Beach and have sundal and, you know, Kilimukumanga. There's nothing to replace that, nothing. And the aroma of filter coffee, there is, and Mallipu. It's really heady. It's really heady. And I get a high just listening to that. And for me, that is what the quintessential Madras is. Clean, green when it wants to be, safe and secure. I hope we can keep that going.
If you could design one perfect Kanjivaram sari, if you customize it, what do you think would be the colors, borders, motif?
I think I think it would be black for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd love to have a nice green. Somehow the Kanjivaram greens, I've noticed, there's something in the dye which doesn't, what is it? You would know.
The bottle green, that's, we say it's evergreen.
Yeah.
You know, they love that. So
I love that. Black and green, I would love to do that. Black, green and hot pink together would make a great, and you know the Hamsam.
Yeah.
It's untouchable, absolutely.
One sari you will never ever part with.
Actually, I'm not so possessive about material things, but I would probably give it away and then get you to make another one. Yeah. But the black checks is something I wouldn't want to give away at all.
Today's Tamil music is evolving beautifully. Is there a recent Tamil song you enjoy enough to include in your set?
I don't think there's anything that can touch the music of the South, really. I think right from time immemorial, people have always looked to the South, all the musicians, for the kind of, chord progressions and musical evolvement and how they were so far ahead of our times.
So there's one Tamil song that you would include?
Which I am very, very in love with. There's so many fantastic singers now, but I would still say that some of Raja Sir's, compositions will live forever.
Would you be able to sing 2 lines as we close this conversation?
Yes. Are we doing an opening with a question? Yeah. One of the songs not one, many. He gave me a song to sing in a film called Anjali. I'm not sure if all of you heard, yeah? It was a great song which said, Vegam, Vegam, Pogum, Pogum, magic journey. Povum, Povum, Duram, Duram, magic journey. Kalam illaye, Neram illaye, Kana Kana, இன்பம் இன்பம் தேட தேட பொங்கும் பொங்கும் magic journey.
Beautiful.
Begum begum magic journey. That was a great song.
Thank you. Ushaji, thank you so much for sharing your stories and for all the, for being so graceful with your time and openness and for all the laughter that we heard today. Thank you so much. I think I'll now step aside and leave the stage where it belongs to your
That's
music.
so sad. Because we were having so much fun this way.
Oh, and this has been a memorable evening for me.
For me
thank
too.
you so much, and thank you, Niyati, for this opportunity. One round of applause for the Queen of Indian Pop.
Thank you so much. I always wear mismatching blouses too. Today's actually nalla ravige pottuttirukken. Otherwise, for everything they say South India is famous for wearing white blouse with every saree. Is that true? Yes, it is. Not now. And not you all. You all are pretty and young and wonderful looking. But there are people who think that all the Patimas only wore white with everything. So it's great now being a grandmother to be able to. Are they taking photographs? Hello, please take. The Saree Symphony, right? And we should have another one for the Marriage Symphony. Because I'm a very good speaker on that. So when Ficky Flo has something like that, I promise to come back to it. Let me tell you one thing about Nalisami. Ali Kupaswamy Chettiar. He gave me a shawl many, many moons ago. There was P. Sushilama, myself, and he presented me with a shawl. I still have a photograph of that, and it's not just a tall story. At the end of the ceremony, I said, when you're given a shawl, you're either cold or you're old. So I told them in Chennai, I definitely can't be cold. And at that time, I must have been about 32 years old or something like that. I said, and I'm definitely not old. But I'll tell you something today as well. I am a bit cold once in a way because of the weather.